Let's dive into the basics of deep learning and understand how it works, using simple examples. 1. What is deep learning? Deep learning is a specialized form of machine learning, where a model is trained using multiple layers of artificial neural networks. These networks mimic how the human brain works and help machines learn from data. To put it simply, deep learning is part of machine learning, and machine learning is part of the larger field of artificial intelligence. AI is the broadest concept, which involves making machines smart. Machine learning is a subset of AI that lets machines learn from data. And finally, deep learning is a more advanced type of machine learning, where models are trained to handle even more complex tasks. 2. How does deep learning work? To understand how deep learning works, imagine a deep neural network as a series of layers that process data step by step. Let's break down the network you see in the diagram. The input layer is where the raw data enters the network. For example, if we are trying to recognize images, this could be the pixel values of an image. Then we have the hidden layers. These are the layers that process and transform the data. Each hidden layer takes the output from the previous layer and extracts more detailed features. The first hidden layer might detect simple things like edges, the next hidden layer might detect shapes, and the deeper layers start identifying complex patterns like objects or faces. Finally, we have the output layer, which gives us the final result. For example, after processing the data through multiple layers, the output might tell us if the image contains a cat, a dog, or something else. 3. Simple example, recognizing handwritten digits. Let's say we want to build a model to recognize handwritten numbers, like the digits from 0 to 9. The input layer takes the image of the handwritten digit, like the number 5. The hidden layers process the image, layer by layer. The first layer might detect basic lines and curves. The next layer starts combining those lines to recognize shapes, like the top loop of the number 5. As the data passes through more layers, the model starts understanding the full structure of the digit. In the output layer, the model uses all the information it gathered from the hidden layers to make a prediction. It might confidently say, "This is the number 5. For real-world applications of deep learning. Deep learning isn't just limited to recognizing numbers. It's used in many things we interact with every day. Voice assistants like Siri and Alexa use deep learning to understand what we're saying. The input layer processes our voice, hidden layers identify patterns in our speech, and the output layer figures out our request. Self-driving cars use cameras to seal the road. Deep learning helps the car recognize pedestrians, traffic signs, and other vehicles. It processes the images from the camera, layer by layer, to understand the environment and make driving decisions. In healthcare, deep learning can analyze medical images like X-rays or MRIs. For example, if a doctor is looking for signs of lung cancer, a deep learning model can look at the X-ray and, layer by layer, identify potential abnormalities or tumors. 5. Why is deep learning so powerful? So why is deep learning such a powerful tool? First, it's great at feature extraction. Unlike traditional methods where humans have to manually decide which features are important, deep learning automatically learns and identifies key features from the data. Second, it handles complex data incredibly well. Whether it's recognizing speech, analyzing images, or understanding text, deep learning can break down even the most complicated data and make sense of it. Lastly, it's versatile. Deep learning is being used in countless industries, from healthcare to autonomous driving to customer service, and it's solving real-world problems. Conclusion? To sum it up, deep learning is a powerful approach to machine learning that allows models to process and understand complex data through multiple layers of neural networks. From recognizing images to driving cars and diagnosing diseases, it's transforming industries. As policymakers, understanding how deep learning works gives us the opportunity to leverage it for better decision-making and public service.